This is Stephen, New York, California Baptist University, DPA 740, Collaboration and Network Governance. And welcome to our audio journal for week number 6. This is journal number 3. As an employee for the Department of Public Social Services, I have experienced firsthand the effect of men being absent in your household. A lot of our customer population are the mothers who come in and participate with us. A lot of them are high school dropouts. Some of them have been incarcerated, and you know that incarceration leads to high unemployment. A lot of people are not willing to take chances on people who have criminal backgrounds. Um, my thing is part of the game plan is intervention and prevention, which has become my passion just through the direct experience of where I work. I've dedicated myself to the betterment of our young men through mentoring and education. I believe that when we have strong men in the households, a lot of things that we experience at work, the social services, or the welfare department is due to this. Also, a part of the game plan, which I'm currently working on, is establishing a nonprofit who will collaborate with local schools and youth groups to work with our young people, especially our young men, um, in order to get them to continue their education and avoid the high dropout rates that we're seeing. Boys who finish high school are more likely to avoid incarceration. They're also more employable and therefore are better able to support a family. Strong families lead to stronger communities and so forth and so on. So in the end, it's beneficial to everyone that people, especially our young men, are able to complete their education. None of this can occur when young men don't learn about responsibility and the importance of their education. Um, that's when we include our mentorship. In the force field analysis that we find the driving forces at work are the leadership of the nonprofits, also the schools. Got to get the families involved and have their support of the mentors who are going to guide, advise, support, help, and give assistance. If you don't have a positive male role model, you have nothing to compare it to all the negativity that we see out here in the communities and in the media. On the flip side, I've encountered the restraining forces, which include a view from the powers that be that this is kind of a low level priority and funding is usually not available for these types of programs and activities. Also, there's a resistance from the students who don't see the need for participation, as well as having limited buy-in from the parents. Everybody's time is precious, and they don't know that investing in this right now will pay dividends much later. Without their support, the collaborations are easily compromised and become less effective. And lastly, we want to talk about outcomes. The outcomes remain to be seen. This is me at the board and in the back with this group of young men. I spoke to a group of middle school boys about the virtues of responding versus reacting. Many of us who are mentors will not be able to see the results of our interactions for years to come. But what I do know is that it is effective. Um, you can't save everyone, everybody. Um, doesn't want to accept the information. But there are those who do come back and tell you how much they appreciate you and your efforts. So it makes it all worthwhile.